I do look like the village crazy lady, though. I kind of do. It's like I kind of get it. There were like 2 Mormons at the door, and I basically said, like, get off my lawn. Basically, kind of like that with the old lady vibe. But I'm cool. But I'm cool. Like, I was like, hey, how you doing? And they were like, well, this is unfamiliar territory. We normally don't catch a lady out here smoking. I was like, yeah, well, it's a vape. Can I help you with something? And they're like, yeah, we need to know if the owner of the home is here. And I was like, God owns this home. No, I didn't say it like that. I didn't, but basically that's kind of true. But anyway, yeah. And so I basically named them in my head. I named them Gregory and Thomas for doubting Thomas. And that is how I revert to those people. If they ever show up here again, Gregory and Thomas. I'm going to be having a sit-down chat with these lads and telling them a piece of my mind about Jesus and the way that they are preaching that shit to the world. I will tell you. So don't show up here again. Anyway, they were like, can we talk to the homeowner? And I was like, well, you'd have to wait for him to get home. Talk to the homeowner. And then talk to the hand. Because I love Jesus. Anyway, no, I was like, doubting Thomas, yeah? And Gregory. That's in there too, right? I don't know if Gregory's in the Bible. I don't actually think so. But anyway. Super fun. Super fun. We're on a first name basis, all 3 of us. And so he's, well, I was like kind of having a hard time remembering some of our conversation. And then bit by bit, it was like coming back to me. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, we discussed Jesus. And then we talked about Mormonism and yeah, okay. I remember some. I remember talking about polygamy. I was like, guys, it's not what you think. It's not as fun as you think. Mormonism, religion in general. How do you know? No. That shit is not fun. You know what's fun? Being yourself instead. Being yourself and being single and independent and hella single. And I get it. I get why some people are like, but why though? When you can have sex all the time. Well, I'll tell you. Because having sex is really not that amazing and special if it's not with somebody that is on the spiritual path with you. It's not. It's boring as shit and there's no magic. There's no magic behind it. I want someone magical that, like, I know and they know that if they were to touch me somewhere, I would just seriously turn into a magical unicorn and float off into the sky. I need them to know that. Like, I need my husband to know that. Oh, touch you here. Boom. Out of body experience. Boo. Boom. Kiss you on the lips. That's it. You're pregnant. That's the kind of confidence I need in my man. I need to be able to see that my guy is a magician all the way through and through. In the heart space. Being a magician in the mind is one thing, baby. But having your heart centered on God, that's another thing. And I'll tell you, I learned something about my beautiful man this morning. I was outside enjoying the beautiful sunshine, talking to God. And he seriously just sat there for like 45 minutes just listening to me. Didn't say a word. Like, not really. He didn't interrupt me or anything. I was just like, blah, 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 blah. And then this happens, and then this, and like spaceships and stuff. And then here you're there. And then carnations, and then this house is like painted like that. And like, it's so fun, right? In love. Here you there. And he just kept saying, yeah, I'm here, babe. Cool. And then giraffes too. What if we have that at our party? Here you there. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I just, for like hours, bro. Where did he come from, this guy? He is literally from the sky. 4:44 on the clock, girl. I don't even know. Every single time we got on the phone with this guy, he's just sitting there listening to me. I'm like, dude, what? Who are you? Like, are you for fucking real? You care how I feel? It's like I cry and I heal. And you bought me a meal. It's like, bro, that shit's real. Mm-hmm. He's so cute. He's so cute. If you can love him, I love him. Oh my god, I love him so much. I love him so much. Anyway, he's really cute. He's really cute. I'm just dating this new guy, and I'm trying not to, like, I don't know. I'm all 50 shades of fucked in the head, and so I don't really want to tell this guy, like, yay or nay to anything right now. I was like, can you trust me? No. Don't. And I told him this. I was like, right now, you can't trust anything, sir. Don't trust me. Don't. I'm in World War III in the trenches, bitch. Don't trust me. People send a whole bunch of hate to me, and I sometimes don't know who me is. Sometimes it's cruel, mean jokes and people that are mean, and they send shit my way, and I have to see through it. But sometimes, though, they get it right, and they're really mean, and it hurts and it stings. It's like, you got me. Daggers and machetes. It hurts. Like, oh my god, please back the fuck up off of me. Get your heart in alignment, please. Go to God. Get some sleep. Get some rest in the head. Witching hours. Instead, you're up. Ego death like dead. Didn't know you'd come here and get red. Cards on the table, full spread. I'd hate to be you. Thank God I'm not. I'm the butter, not the bread. So don't go twisted in the head. Motorcycle just came by and it sped. Far away, like... Who's in here to rap with me? Does anybody want to? Do you want to rap with me? Clarky, Sparky, don't think I don't see you, Sharky. I saw you from a mile away. Just kidding. I don't think you're the same guy, and I'm not sure. But if you're Sparky, why would you lie to me like that? Hi, how are you? You got me up an atom. Jim Sparks, like. One time we had him. But you and me, like... Okay, Jim. Hey, how you doing? Jim, okay, all right, step it up. Hi. Come here. Jim, you. Hey, you, me. You, me right now. Come on. Get it right, Jim. Get it right, or get it very wrong. Step it up, Jim. It was you all along. You thought that you could be the one that beats me in my song. Well, here it is. Go long. Don't choke. Be strong. Step up, Jim. Okay, like, I love it. All right, Jim. Who are you, bro? I like it. I think, I don't know. We're going to see where Jim goes. Oh, shit, SpaghettiOs. Not sponsored, but SpaghettiOs knows who to call when this thing blows. Lots of X's and O's. Come on, Jim. Let's go. Oh, there's a freezer. A deep... Oh, no. There's what is that thing? Bobcat thing. You know, like one of those, things. Those machine things that pick up things. Whatever. It's yellow. It's orange. Whatever. There's a freezer. Okay, a deep freezer. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Jim, are you ready? No, it's not that kind of party. We're not that kind of party. I don't think it was supposed to go that deep, sir. I don't think it was supposed to go that deep. Freezer, sir. Oh, step up, I'll give you what you deserve. Get it holy like observe. I'm gonna show you how to pray like her. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting in the beat. You should chill. You should chill, said nobody, though. It's like, did you hear that? Because I thought it sounded like wind when it blows. I know that nobody here is not a hypocrite, no. Because nobody gets to know who that man is. Profile, though. Who are you? To tell Jim who he is. Nobody even knows you or your avatar, sis. My name's Jenna. There it is. It's my face, no makeup. This is who I am, authentic as fuck. Who are you? Step it up. I don't know you, nobody. Nobody does. Ring, ring, hear that buzz. It's your mom, cuz. She needs the basement back, cuz. Because you should grow up. Ah, no. Fucking Toy Story and Buzz. Get it grown up, sir. Like, no fun. And those kids were fun while you were under 11. But now you're old and you need to graduate. And your mom told me to make you leave the basement. So, anyway. What year were you born in? I was born in the year of your something. Who are you? Okay. All these names, they show up. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know which way to look. Are you okay? Jim Balls. I was okay until you started speaking, nobody, so shut up. I'm trying to figure out my life choices right now. I've got like 6 people trying to get on my attention at one time. I'm trying to figure out which one of you is a fucking real person. Probably 0. You're probably all chatbots. Every last one of you. Doubting Thomas brought you, didn't he? He summoned your ass outside in the grass, like, please make this last. He was not happy that I found my happy. Religion like that is sappy, and nobody wants to be there anymore. And I told this guy, like, you're barking up the wrong tree, man. Polygamy? Not where it's at. I mean, it is kind of cool. I get the concept. But no. Like, this is no. But it's cool with your religion. I get it. I'm going to respect you, and you're going to respect me, and it's great. I love that. I love that for you. Like, I respect you and your opinion. You respect me and my opinion. That's freaking amazing. But no, I'm not the homeowner, and I'm not a man making decisions out here for this household, because this is not my house. So, like, whatever religion is practiced here, that's not up to me. I'm my own sovereign being. I'm my own sovereign dime. And I go wherever the good Lord sends me. So I don't share the same religion as the homeowner here. But if you'd like to talk to him, I suggest you do so. I'm going to a farm that they say for strays and stowaways, and it's like, it's rehab for people who have been in like a lot of distress like me, and turmoil and PTSD and stuff like that. And there's this place that I get to go to, and it's in my head. But right now I'm realizing that Yeah, I have been quite traumatized in my life, and there have been a lot of things that have gone on that I heal from with song and also THC edibles as well. But yeah, I do heal a lot in music and rhyme and poetry and stuff like that. But yeah, I have been, yeah. Oh, another green Jeep. It's cute. I keep seeing green cars, and that's like the 6th or 7th one today. A green car. You just don't see that everywhere. Anyway, so I'm just seeing like magic everywhere. And I try to tell people, but then it's like, am I crazy? It's a doubting Thomas. But other than that, I'm fine. But yeah, I've had a lot of bad moments on this journey. The kind that, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Bad moments. And I try my best to not ever go there again. I don't want to go there. I don't want to see that. I don't want to relive that even. And so I've been learning about this thing called revision in manifestation. And I go to like that moment where it's almost scary. It's like you imagine it and you're gonna see that thing that happened to you, right? That bad thing. And then as soon as you see it, you just change it. I don't know. They say that your past is malleable and your future isn't here yet. And it can be rewritten. So I go into that really, really, really deep, dark place that is something bad, and then I just change it. But I don't like going there. I hate it. And so sometimes I throw myself into like creativity and poetry, and I just go like hella artistic, which is really great. I write poetry, or I play on the piano, or I do something like, what is that, like left brained or right brain? I don't know, but it's the more creative side. And then there's like this overwhelming avalanche of emotions that come up, and they're not mine. Well, it doesn't feel like mine, but it is mine. And I just cry, or I just like try to imagine something else happening, and then I only have to change it like one time. Sometimes I only change that thing once. Like an example. Okay, this is just an example, but like say, for instance, I see like a stray dog or something. Well, I go in my mind, and right there, as I'm like, oh my God, it's so sad. I don't like that. I change it, and I see that dog have a collar, and then it gets rescued by the owner. And it's just like, there was just the owner was just sitting down somewhere. And then I go into that, and this is just an example, but I go into that, and that's revision, and I revise it instantly on the spot if I don't like it, if it's sad. And so what happens is, supposedly the universe is so infinite in its infiniteness that I go to a reality where that dog is safe. And I've just rewritten the future. So I do that because that's fun. And I do that because it relieves pain for me. And I didn't realize what I was doing, really. But I kept going into my imagination, revising pain over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And before I knew it, there's no pain. I don't feel any pain anymore. And some people are like, what the fuck? Weird. But it is happening. It's like it's changing my past. Like even it's changing my mom and how she and I, we never used to be close. But I don't know. I'm not sure where we stand still, but there's still some things that are happening. And it's like, I don't know. I want it to last. So I go into my head and I immediately change something negative into something positive because I want to see something positive. And most people think that I'm like insane for doing it. Ugh. Like if a bill comes in the mail and say it's like $30 or something, I don't know why, but I'm like, fuck that. It says 0. And I just throw it in the bin. And most people are probably like, don't do that. But why? Because there's a dog right there and he has a collar. There it is. And where's the owner? Where's the owner? I'm waiting, and I don't have to wait long, because if I stand firm in my faith that that dog has an owner, well, there's someone right there. I don't know if that's his owner, but if I wait long enough and I'm like, okay, it's here any minute, it's here any minute, it'll happen. And I don't have to stare at it either. And I don't have to, like, when you're trying to manifest something, you don't have to sit there and stare at the 3D and be like, and change. And bippity boppity boo. Like, you don't have to do that. You just focus on something else that is going your way. And the next thing you know, you see a dog and an owner. And you're like, oh my God, see, I'm so great. It could have gone in so many different directions. That one event could have been a million different things. But because the future and the past are both malleable, and neither of them really exist. The only moment that exists is this current moment. And if you see in this current moment a dog and an owner, then you're in that reality and you free yourself from sadness. So what happened is, I went through this very, very dark time in my life, and I just kept remedying the situation. I just kept healing myself and healing all of it. And then people would come up to me and they'd try to heal their stuff too. And I got really like overwhelmed and inundated with all of their toxic sludge that I was trying to process through. And it's like, I didn't know what I was doing. So what I'm really trying to do is help a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. You've got this ability to heal. It's like, it's great, but stop healing everybody. Right? Like, use some discernment and realize that push-pull feeling that you get when you're talking to somebody, like, it's there for a reason. It's that they don't want what you have to offer. Don't force anything on someone. Don't even push your belief on someone, or your limited mindset on someone. Like, even your religion or your belief about money or something. Like, don't push anything on that person. Don't do anything like that. Stop doing that. If you have your own beliefs, go be about it. Go make your own little thing. Go have people flock to you. Don't push your agenda on somebody else. And that's something that with modern day Christianity, I can't stand it. Pushing that shit on people. Like, if I wanted you, I'd go to your church. Sorry, but that's kind of the truth. It's kind of the truth. Like, if I wanted God, I'd be in a church, wouldn't I? If that's where God is found. But maybe God is found in nature. And so if I want God, maybe I'll go to nature. You know? And I hate feeling like I need to be so defensive, like aggressive towards religious people. I don't like that. A lot of you are really beautiful, and you're just trying to find God in the way that you find God. And I can't be mad at you. You find God in church. Like, you find God in fellowship. You find God in the Bible. I freaking love that. And I can't sit here and be like, religious rights and religious liberties and let everybody, worship how they want to worship, if then I just get so angry at Christians. Like, grow up. Like, it's not Christians' fault. Some Christians are really kind, and they're actually really, really sweet. Some of them, like, the sweetest man I think I've ever met in my entire life was this guy that was in like this like little church group that I belonged to. Well, I mean, it did feel like I belonged there. It was like almost a cult, kind of. It was giving cult. But I was there, and there were like maybe 25, 30-ish people that were routinely always kind of just congregating. And anyway, this guy, though, he was really, really sweet. And I told him I had a crush on it's given cult leader, but I had a crush on that guy. And we were best friends. We'd been best friends for 7 years. But I was like, bruh, it's the whole culty vibe thing I can't handle, all right? The fact that I couldn't ever get this man to like course correct himself while he's leading people. I'm like, bruh, sit your ass down and stop leading people astray. Or I'm out. And I kept trying to say I'm out. I kept trying to get out and get out and get out. But that's when I started to realize, like, holy shit, I'm in like a coven. Like, this is no joke. They were like summoning me. One guy stole my identity, had my profile picture, my everything. My sounded like me, could text on this app in this group, and they started texting as me on this internet group. It's given cult for real. And this small little, very tight-knit group. Nobody was allowed in or out, really. There was nobody coming in. There was nobody getting out. It was pretty fucking hellish. And anyway, I remember this one guy, though. He was a Christian in there. And I was getting constantly spiritually assaulted all the fucking time, day in, day out. And this guy finally had enough of it. He was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. This is fucking ridiculous how you guys treat this girl. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. You call yourself Christians. I'll never really forget that. That was a Christian right there through and through. I'll never forget him. Man, that took a lot of balls. Because he said that in front of everybody. It wasn't just like oh my God. It wasn't just like a one-man thing. And he just like told a guy privately. No. He told like 35 fucking people, like, back the fuck up off me. And here he is, just a Christian, and I'm a witch, and everybody's like coming at me. We don't fucking want your witchcraft around here. Fucking hire them. I wouldn't care. And then I had this one guy in that group. He literally told everybody to vote for me. Vote whether I should be burned at the stake or drowned to death. In America. In the 21st century. Right. And then this guy was just like, fuck you guys. I can't even stand it here. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. You can't even associate with you guys. And he was like, up to that point, he was like best friends with the cult leader, dude. The fucking messiah of it all. That dude was in my life for 7 years as my friend. And he like allowed it. He allowed that to happen in his group. Anyway, so there was this one guy, this Christian, that I would honestly say I know is a Christian because of how he defended me. He's like, look, we have different opinions. I don't even approve of witchcraft. I don't even like that she's a witch. I'm not even about it. But I'm not even about to sit here and hate her the way that you guys do. This is absurd. And he was so, I couldn't even believe it. I would have instantly gone to any church he led. He had more confidence in his pinky finger than any of those guys did at the fucking top. There were like 8 to 10 of these wannabe badass mod god squad, fake ass motherfucking cult, with a whole bunch of wannabe warlocks. There's like 8 to 10 of them at the top, and they were all mods, and so they could just like bully and mute everybody that was beneath them. And honey, that was everybody. That was everybody. Oh my God, it was just insane. And it was all online. And this is like a cult that is now online. It's like all the creepers and predators that were alive and well in 2019 all jumped ship, and now they're all online during the age of Aquarius. And that's where we're at. Aquarius. Very much techie and humanitarianism and internet and information highway. And yeah, Aquarius. So now all those cult leaders jumped ship, and now they're all online somewhere, baiting and harvesting energy from beautiful, divine, innocent people, for real. And I can't stand that shit. And so I go in there all Leroy Jenkins like. Leroy Jenkins. And so anyway, I'm just like, hey, back the fuck up off them. That's a Christian right there. Okay, they're allowed to question whether the fruit is real, literal, and if there is a talking snake. They are allowed to ask. They're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to do, honey. They're sovereign, you see. They're sovereign. They're divine people. Yeah. And the God I work for can't stand when divine people don't get to practice whatever they want to practice, honey. They can practice whatever they want to practice. They can worship whatever God they want to go practice with. Okay? Whether that's Satan or a fucking voodoo doll or God, they can worship whomever they want to worship, because it is a sovereign birthright. It is something that we as souls should be allowed to do. And so I stand for spiritual freedoms and liberties. And that's why when Mormons show up at my door like they did an hour ago, and I tell them, listen, I'm not the owner. I don't make decisions for this house. He'll be here in an hour. How about it, my loves? Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Take care. And then I went back to my vape. But that's the second time I met these two. We just had a good time. Look, I don't have to open my Bible and talk about Jesus all the time. Sometimes just making people happy in a given day is what Jesus would have wanted you to do anyway. And just saying like, hey, looking good, May. Are you You hear from me? You're trying to convert me? Because, like, until you get it okay that I am smoking a joint with Jesus, we're not going to be friends. But anyway, each time they come, I'm just like, Jesus loves you. And they're like, yeah, I know. We're trying to tell you that. Right. So every time a Christian comes up to me, they're like, you need Jesus. I'm like, honey, you do too. Wow, do we all need him? Huh? Right. Get it right. Get it hella wrong. Anyway. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with the last hour. Just trying to figure out why I'm a woman and we're not really allowed to, like, well, if I owned this house, if I owned my own property, that'd be one thing. But I'm not. I'm in a man's house that he makes the rules. This is his house. And so I don't make the rules. So when he's like asking for the owner, I'm like, oh shit, that's not me. I'm not the owner of this house. I'm the owner of my own temple. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm not the owner of this temple, this house. So I just said, okay, come back later. Bye. And that was it. Listen, tarot can wipe my ass. Wilfred Morris, because your mom still does. Can you tell your mom I've been trying to call her, honey? Tell her I've been trying to call. It's kind of sad. It's very sad, actually. She's trying to replace me. She's trying to give you a new daddy. I don't love it. I don't love it. I need you to have her call me, please. Right. First of all, tarot is really amazing. Wilfred, I'm sorry that you don't get to experience tarot for what it is. It's really great. It's literally just cardstock is what it is with images on it. Tarot cards. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Emperor. Love it. Love it. Yeah, these are beautiful, in my opinion. Like, I love them. I love divination. I love helping people, guide them on their spiritual journey using it, because what's not to love? The idea that there's an invisible force that's assisting you and guiding you, and I love it. Why not? Otherwise, where are you taking us, Wilfred? Why the fuck should we follow you anywhere? You butt-hurt buttocks? Where should we follow you, sir? Captain Give a Damn. Where should we follow you? Thanks for reminding me I had tarot cards on the table. I love it, and I really wanted to show them off. Thanks for being here. Ooh, I got a message from, ooh, my Twinnie Poo. Yeah, my Twinnie Poo just called me, Four of Wands. I mean, he texted me, which I love, And if you're watching me, baby, hi. How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, hi. How are you, my love? Ooh, ooh. Da, 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 da. Mm. You know, instead of hating people that they're happy, why don't you just let them be happy? And you just turn your face. Just turn your eyes. Just like click off. You ever wonder why common sense isn't more common? The people that hate your guts, they stare at you all day or they talk about you all day. It's like, boy, why are you so obsessed with me? You know what I mean? I like that. I think that's cute. Everywhere that I go, construction seems to follow. Everywhere. When it happened in Arizona, I was leaving, boom, construction. It was fucking weird. And now, same thing here. Weird. Why? Why does that happen to me? Sometimes I don't want to know. It's a card, girl. What is to believe? Ooh. What is there to believe here, Wilfred? Great question. It's the magic. It's the repeating themes, the repeating patterns. Like right now outside this window, construction is literally starting again. Like everywhere I go, weird things like that just keep happening. I took a picture today of a yard that I was like, oh, it looks like heaven. It looks like Garden of Eden. And literally as I sent it to my boyfriend, 2 guys showed up. Literally pulled up right in front of that yard. 2 guys. I'm within 10 seconds. I'm not kidding. And I was like, the hell is this? And then those guys get out and it was the Mormon guys. Oh, they're like 20, 21 years old. They're just like, you can teach me something, sir. I'm old enough to be grandma. So yeah, I had to. A little bit annoying if you're tongue-tied. Hello. Do something positive or creative. I'm literally doing that. This is what I'm curious about is why I should do anything that you tell me to do. No, really. How about I do something, anything that I want to do? Man, I know it angers a lot of people that I just sit on my own teeny tiny corner of the internet, on the internet that I pay for, and sit here and just talk to my damn self. I know that you don't like it. It's cool. You don't have to like it. You don't have to understand it. No one forced you to be here. You're allowed to unsubscribe. Click up, click up, click up. It's really that easy. It is seriously so easy, even you can do it. Like nobody forced you to be here. No one forced you to look at me. No one's forcing you to talk. No one's forcing you to stay in this most anti-cult you'll ever be a part of. Honey, you can unsubscribe at any time. I know it disappoints you. It disappoints you that I get to talk for a living and I get to sit here and hear my own self think. Right? I worship my damn self and think about things that I want to think about in my own privacy of my own little channel, right? But like, go figure that out somewhere else, honey. I'm allowed to take up space. I'm allowed to speak like this. I'm allowed to have fucking freedom. And again, something about it is so enticing to me lately. Spiritual freedoms, and then spiritual freedoms for other people too, to worship how they want to worship. If I want to worship Lucifer, I'm going to fucking worship Lucifer. Who are you to tell me otherwise? Who? Who? Jesus sent you? Where did he tell you to fucking worship him? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So really, before you come in here preaching shit like that, or up to me preaching shit like that, like, just make sure love is in your heart before you start aiming that shit my way. Because if I feel anything but love, I'll aim that shit right back at you. All I want is love. And if you're going to be here in my domain, on my little teeny tiny corner of the little internet, you're going to wipe your feet and you're going to fucking respect the goddess that is me and that is all these beautiful divine feminines in here. And that is also yourself. You're going to respect that. You don't have to like that I talk as much as I talk. But you don't have to listen. You can unsubscribe. You can go away. You can have some self-discipline about you and move the fuck on with your life. You don't have to sit here listening to me. It is that easy. No one is forcing you to be here. Not one soul. Not one soul has forced you to subscribe. You do it. You want to bitch and moan about it? Do it somewhere with someone who gives a shit. Because it's not me, honey. I don't have a suggestion box. I don't care. Don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I say what I say. I speak how I speak. If you don't like that, I guess, sorry. This is the first time I guess somebody's going to tell you no, they don't care, and they're not going to shut up because you say so. I guess. It's the first time you ever heard that. Maybe from a woman with a vagina. I don't know. But if I want to speak, I'm going to do so. You want to challenge it? Okay, also do so. It's fine. It's fine. You have free will. You can do what you want, but so can I. So I have room. I can take up as much space as I want in this beautiful, beautiful world, and you won't tell me to shut up. I mean, you could tell me to shut up till you're blue in the face, but honey, I'm 35 years old and they haven't shut me up yet. So try it if you'd like. I think it's kind of fun. But it's not working. So keep going. Because soon when I'm at Oprah level status, yeah, and I can give everybody under their chair something free and something very nice, I'll make sure that you're on that list of shitified coal that you get to have for consistently challenging me day in, day out for no other reason than just because you can't stand this. And instead of just clicking off and unsubscribing, You sit here investing all your time and energy and compliments and comments and your hate as well into me, pouring it into me, pouring it into me for hours on end. Bro, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you could have built a business with that energy this week. Turn down, King. Turn down for what? Why would turn down, King? Turn down. Have you been turning down? Do 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 do. Your choice, sister. You have to feel the heat when you burn. Feel the heat. What you're going to experience very soon, Wilfred Morris, is that beautiful moment when karma hits your ass, and it's the most delicious thing that anybody has ever witnessed, because in front of so many people who can really change the fate and the destiny of your fucking future, you just speak like that to a goddess right in front of all of them. In front of people who also go to the Most High God and ask some holy angels to create some sort of havoc for the enemies that they choose. Listen, I'd really be careful trying to hurt people the way that you hurt people. I would. That shit's getting boomerang right back, bro. You shouldn't be telling anybody to feel something while they burn. You should honestly be the one that's getting every single ounce of that. That's beyond mortifying that you would even wish that on someone. Go somewhere with it. Go somewhere! What is this, the 1600s? Turn down, King. Am I right or am I right? I'm probably pretty right. Turn down, King, probably understands freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom. Freedom isn't always free, guys, is it? You'll get every ounce of that right back. I don't think the universe is even going to bat an eyelash. Burned. What about burning? Yeah, I got you, girl. Hi. Hi, Turn Down King. Hi, beautiful lady. Hi, Gordon. Hi. I was talking how I was in a cult once, and the man of the hour, he created this poll, and you could, because it was an online thing. It's kind of like Discord, but it's a smaller app. And in the group, there were like, I don't know, a couple dozen people, and he had everybody vote to see if I should be burned to death or drowned. It's just sad. That's how it is. That's how it is. Sometimes it's like that, you know. It's not right. None of it's right. People that fucking speak like that. I hope the fuck it comes back to them. I hope karma is real. I really do. I really do, because there's nothing wrong with wanting justice, and that's what I don't understand. So many people that are like, oh my god, why would you wish karma on somebody like that? Like, bitch, why not? That's why we have fucking prisons. That's why we have jails. You don't freaking torture innocent people. You don't fucking threaten innocent people with their lives and get away with that shit. Oh, okay, well, you used to be able to. But not where the fuck we're going as a collective. Not where end of days, aliens freaking hitting the planet kind of shit. Like, hey, honey, turn on CNN anytime soon. Your ass gets stuck back there with them. Shit. Any of those low vibrational, narcissistic, tyrant wannabes leading people right to hell. And they're wishing people me like burn? What? Oh my god, bitch. Grow up. Wanting death for people. Dude, that shit is getting boomerang back. Not mine, not mine. I didn't wish death on you. You wished death on me. I didn't wish death on you. That's why I can, like, literally just sleep well at night knowing that I'm divinely guided and protected, and God's always got me, honey. And I always land on my feet. And anybody who tries to come at me, oh my God, I've seen some shit, honey. I've seen a lady who, in front of 30,000 viewers of hers, called me Luciferian, told everybody I was like fucking Satan spawn kind of shit. And I remember crying on one of my videos. I was like, she was actually my friend. She made money with tarot just like I did online, like live streams. Like we found each other through that. And so it was really crazy for her to just like suddenly turn religious one day. And everybody in the comment section of her videos, they were like, girl, what's going on with you? Why do you want religion so bad? Like, why are you going back to Christianity? And when she just like went back to Christianity, she came after me with pitchforks. And she was like, look at this girl. And she was like, she's a Luciferian. And I was just like, bro, what? And like a couple of her viewers found this out before I knew, and they messaged me privately, and they were like, hey, don't hate her, but like, dude, she's kind of going insane or something, and she's taking you down with her. And I'm like, the fuck? So I went and looked at one of her community posts, and it had a video on it, and it was like her just like talking all about religion and rant and raving, and like, Jesus is coming this way. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know, honey. Like, I know you're scared, but you're choosing to throw 30,000 people into a frenzy. Just like, yeah, like all of her viewers, everybody on the channel was just like kind of concerned. And this went on for a couple weeks. I would say like her mental health started deteriorating in a matter of a couple weeks. And I just was sitting here as the target of it, 30,000 people watching this on the internet, watching my channel be brought to my channel because she was talking about my religious beliefs. And I was like, well, I throw tarot and I love Jesus. I'm allowed to do both. And so anyway, next thing I know, her channel's entirely canceled. And she was working at a daycare for like $9 an hour. She got chewed up and spit out. Like, I've seen so many things like that. I've seen like things that people get karma for coming after me. Don't. Just stop. Just fucking stop. I mean, I've told you a million times. Stop trying to hurt me. There really is nothing else to say. I really don't understand it. I don't understand why people think that this is not like a real thing. There are a lot of people who get stalked and harassed and targeted like this. Fuck off. If I want to worship Lucifer, I'll worship Lucifer. If I want to worship a butterfly, I'll worship a butterfly. If I want to worship myself, I'll do that. And because I have spiritual liberties and freedom of religion, and I stand for that as a sovereign being, everybody gets to have that. In my channel, with 11 people, it's not anything crazy, but it's like anybody in my channel can have freedom to be whoever they want. To love their hair, to go without makeup, to express themselves, to feel sexy in their stretch marks, to love their bank account no matter where it's at. Like, you know, you're allowed to have anything you want on my channel. You tell me you're a fairy and you want magic from Magic Land, honey, you'll get it. You'll get it. Tired of giving the good shit to the wrong people. Fucking tired of it, bro. Fucking sit down, shut up. You don't deserve shit. Hurting people on purpose? Fuck you. The horse you didn't ride in on, bitch. You will never get a dime of my energy and the love, the sacred love energy between me and these beautiful people that are starting to like wake up to their power. Like, you are fucking done. Red flags for days. We can spot that shit so clearly. When we find out that it's you and you've been like hiding in our freaking energy and like lurking there like a parasitic leech, we will freaking end it. Cut cords. Remove the daggers. Remove your hooks from us. Be free. And then help other people be free in the same way. And it's like you won't have a drop. You will not have an ounce. You will never again have me. You will never again have these people. Like you will never in a million years would my heart ever belong to you. Oh my God, never, 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 never. Nah, I had an OG original love. I was the bride of Christ before I was any bride of this world. So I just can't wait to meet more goddesses that are so ready to know how beautiful they are with the veil off, with the makeup off, with your natural organic self, the hair on your legs, how your breasts look without a bra. Yeah? How like you roll over in the morning and your eyes are the most beautiful thing that your man has ever seen, and it's like that raw vulnerability, that fucking feminine energy. This world is needed. It needs it. And you need to know that it's needed. Because if you can just tap into what's needed, you will become a channel of epic proportions. You will become that light that the world needs. You'll be it, but there's so many of us afraid to tap into that feminine. It leaves you very vulnerable, very exposed, very open, targetable, you know? But that's what heals the world. Like, that's what's needed. Like, I'm seeing the construction that's outside right now. Like, they're cleaning the sewer drain. Like, that stuff is needed. Pay to play is needed. You pay taxes for that shit. It's needed. You have the shadow and the light. It's both needed to play a game, to be in the matrix, to be in the world, not of it. You have to be in the world. It's there. You can have it. And I think what makes so many people jealous of us is that we get to experience it. You get to feel it. That craveability, that moment of like, can I? Because I want it so bad. And then you tap in and you let yourself feel it, and then everybody has their opinion of what it is you felt. You say it's liberation. You say it's freedom. You say it's pleasure. You say it's heaven and it's light. But those on the outside looking in, they never got to see it. They never got to feel it. And the only thing that saves you anymore is feeling it. Being in that present moment, being in that, like, this is it. This is it. It doesn't get better than this. In the present moment, this is heaven. Enjoy the present moment in the heaven. Feel it now. Feel the taste of the coffee on your tongue. Feel the coldness of the water as you drink it. Enjoy the blue of the sky as your eye meets it for the first time. Every man you meet, give them a story. A 5-second story doesn't have to be anything crazy, but this guy right now, he's outside the window and he's cleaning the sewer. His name's Brad. He's got a girlfriend named Tiffany, probably a baby at home. He loves life. He's happy. He golfs. He goes to bars with his friends every couple of weeks. He has a good time. Brad has a good time. Brad figures out life in the way that Brad needs to figure out life, because he's certainly not probably at a spiritual level of most of you, but he's still very much real. He's still very much in your story. Give him a story. He's beautiful. He's a good guy. Like, he's a good guy, right? In your story, he's cleaning out the drain pipe, but honestly, like, he put in his application to have a promotion a couple days ago, and like, in your world, you can give that dude a fucking raise to know that you get to be controller over all of it anymore. And the more positive you think like that, the more that the good comes in. But If you get attached to people at a lower frequency that can't do that, then you get stuck. They trap you with their energy. They trap you with energy cords. And there's no freedom there. You'll never get free. You'll never be free. To keep holding on to what other people are holding on to. And you're already different. You're already ascended. You're already different. You already believe in higher shit than they believe in. You're already done. You already can't be controlled in a cult. You already can't live in a coven. You already can't do it. But like the boldness and the sincerity that you need to be in for divine masculine, that is so fucking scary. What would you do? What would you do if you were given that permission to have the whole world in your hands? To have that much vulnerability, femininity, openness, and what would you do? And oh, you're so scared to know. You're so scared to know. Like, you're scared of how strong your hands are. That you'd break something that's not yours to break. Maybe it's yours to mold. And you're like, oh, I can mold it. I know I can. But it's like if you don't bend, you'll break. And if you don't bend to the will of what God wants for that divine femininity, then you break it. Then you break it, you buy it. And all of you know that. And that's why it's like this delicate thing, this play, this delicacy, this, I can have it. I know I can. Then why don't you have it? If you know you can have it, why don't you have it yet? Right. That's for you to know and you to find out. And no one gets to pass go or collect $200 or touch something that isn't yours until you figure out why you haven't molded this to your will yet. Why you haven't made the matrix exactly what you are owed yet. Figure it out. I'm going to enjoy watching you as you figure it out. I'll be with God in the clouds watching you. And every once in a while I'll peer in and I'll be like, are they learning? Are they learning lessons? It's like I'm watching you from Sims, you know, the game, the video game. And I'm like waiting on your autonomy. I'm up in the clouds with aliens waiting on your autonomy. Waiting on a divine masculine to like show any source of life. Like a heartbeat. Like, hello? Hi. Hi, is your heart beating yet? If not, I gotta go. I will close up that. I will pull my head back and I will look at something else. And you'll regret ever being on my radar at any moment ever. You will regret every single second of knowing that I once saw you. Oh, it'll be bad. It'll be so bad. It'll be in the same capacity of death and horribleness as it was when I reached enlightenment and I found God 13 years ago and then I got kicked out of heaven. Oh, it'll be the same. That moment of recognition that God recognized your soul, knew your name, and then you get cast to the wolves. That your name was important enough to be brought up in some really high places, but yet you were kicked to nothing. That despair, that drought, that 13 years of seeing the world, looking at the matrix for what it is and getting so sucked into it that you were the Neo of the matrix and you were in it. And you didn't know you were controlling any of it. I can see so many divine masculines ready to see what they've already become, what they already know they are. And they're like, I'm getting ready for it. I know it's glory. I know it's glory and I know it's going to be good. But there's that fear that you don't know what it is yet. And you don't know the strength of that thing yet. and you don't know why you're waking up yet, and you don't know what's woken you up yet, and you don't know how fucking fierce that shit gets. And what you're fucking messing around with, you should really have a high priestess on your team. I mean, I would highly suggest it, but I'm a little biased. It's job security for me. So I'm a little biased. But I would honestly say a hippie gypsy is in your future, and you should really fucking invest in one real soon. Real soon if you're divine masculine trying to get out of Dodge. Because I see the way. You guys want to touch light. I see the way that your hands are begging for it. You're so ready. You're so ready to crack the code. You're so ready to do whatever the fuck CERN did. You're ready and welcoming that in your own personal life, and you're fucking ready. And I keep getting this visual of there being like a being of light standing right in front of you, and you, divine masculine, just like wanting to touch it so fucking badly. And they're just showing me you just hovering over it, standing over it. Oh my God, the way. It's the craveability for me. It's a craving. And there is no other way to describe the fucking feeling. And the way that they are showing me, it's like your fingers, your hands are just about to touch the source of light, and you can feel it. That when it gets touched, what happens? And how much longer do you have of feeling this and controlling that you don't get to touch it? But then feeling this and you're just going to be consumed by it. Like, how okay are you with that? And why would you be? Why would you be okay with that? Like letting something consume you that is so big and profound and wow, it's so magical and there's so much to it. And it's like, but what is it though? But what the fuck is it though? Somebody tell me. And you're not ready, divine masculine. You think you are, and you keep hovering over this like being of light, like this thing that it's almost like there's this pronounced sense of ownership over it. Like it seems like it's mine. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can sense the essence. I can tell something's happening, right? But you get so fucking close to touching it and you're like, what is it though? It's an enigma. If I touch it, do I go down some weird steep portal, like some fucking rabbit hole that I don't ever get to get out of? Because honestly, that might be. Who knows? I think the people that know are the ones that ride their motorcycle with no hands. And look at their worst enemy in the eye and laugh in their face. The ones that get to know are the ones that when everybody in a circle is telling them that there's something, they just look at everybody and they say, no, you're wrong. I'm this. The ones that I want to be friends with, the ones that deserve heaven, and to know everything that I know and I can channel, are the ones that live like that. They live on the brink all the time. They live in the life. They live in life. They live in that moment of, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's fucking cool, isn't it? They live in that thrill. They live in that moment of, I don't know. Cool, huh? We can see what this is. Like they live in that. That's why they fall in love so easily. That's why they always win $50 at the fucking gas station lottery. Like this is why they go on their last day without food and like suddenly somebody just like buys them a lasagna. Like I don't know, that's just weird, but that's what I'm saying. It's like this is what these people should have had all along. This moment of, why is God taking care of my needs? Always taking care of me, always taking care of me, always taking care of me. But they forgot. You forgot that you're God. You've been taking care of your needs, even when you needed tough love, even when you needed shit on the bottom of your shoe, even when you needed dark and depressed and homeless and no money and impoverished and 10 cents to your name and breakups. Even then, you were God and you were providing your needs even then. You were manna from heaven, giving it to yourself as God. Man, it's a preacher kind of day. I was preaching today to Gordon On the phone, I've been preaching all morning. And then all day, preaching. And I had 2 Mormons show up at the door. I was like, hey, sir, meet me at the gate. And I was like, I have 2 names for you guys. I came up with names while we were away. Separation anxiety much? I was smoking a joint last time they came over and they tried to convert me to Mormonism. I'm like, honey, no. Not here. No, sorry, Bob. I've already left the cult. I'll leave it behind. So anyway, yeah, I couldn't remember their names, and so they came again today, and they were like, oh. Well, look at you. What are you two here for, Do you want to convert me to Mormonism? Still a no. It's going to be a hard no from me. And they were like, do you remember our names? I was like, hi. Yeah, I gave you Thomas, Doubting Thomas. And I gave you, what was it? What did I say? Gregory. And he was like, Gregory, where'd you get that from? Where'd you hear that? So then I tried to feel like super cool, like, oh yeah, like I did my research. No, I didn't. I came up with the idea in my head. I came up with the name Gregory in my head in 2 seconds. But yeah, he was like, where'd you hear that name? I'm just thinking to myself, I'm a psychic, but don't tell them that. Shh. What is this, the 1600s? So like these 2 Mormons were at my door and they were like, is the owner here though? And I was like, oh my God, so rude. So you just like assume I'm not the owner? Actually, no, they didn't. They like, I don't think that was their fault. I think they just like, I don't know, probably assumed. So I don't know anyway. So I said, well, he's not here. He'll be here in an hour or whatever. You can talk to him. It's like, whatevs. I don't make the rules here. Anyway, Doubting Thomas, thanks for being here. Have a good day. I said, good day, sir. You doubt miracles anyway. Even if I were to perform some right now like Jesus told me to, you still wouldn't believe that shit, Thomas. Anyway, though, these people are like my new best friends, though. They were like, should we invite our sisters to come and testify to you? Or something like that. I was like, honey, testify what? What are they, like 20 years old? Honey, testify? I could testify to them. You want to put them on the list? You can come over. Like, but no, I said it's probably not a great idea. I just don't like cults. And I did. I called their religion a cult. And I'm sorry. Is that horrible? I think it is. I don't know. I didn't mean to offend. I just don't like religion anymore. I just don't. There's like a couple good ones. There's a couple good ones in a religious cult, kind of, but not, no. I don't do it anymore. I'm scared. I don't like doing anything where there's a man with all the knowledge and everybody else is scared to ask questions. I just don't. You know? So going forward, I just have my own little thing going on. Okay, it's my teeny tiny little corner of the internet, and over here in Jenna Land, I speak my mind. And if people want to listen, great. And if people don't want to listen, great. I don't care. I'm just going to sit over here. I'm just going to heal the way that I know I need to heal, which is very much religious healing. Because there's a lot of people like me that want to be able to preach what they want to preach, talk about what they want to talk about, be free in a new world, be free in the new Nebraska. And that involves, just like in 1776, that shit involves freedom of religion, freedom to be yourself, freedom to express, worship any god and deity you want to. If I don't want to worship Allah, I won't. Period, end of story. That's it. Okay. I don't want to worship your God like that. No fucking problem. I'm not going to. Same with Jesus. Dude didn't tell me to worship him. When Jesus himself shows up and tells me, worship me, I'll do it. But because you tell me to, isn't why I'm going to worship Jesus. Do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, there's like a lot of people who get it twisted, thinking that they get to control the narrative and like who worships whom. And we can do it with what they want to do. I mean, they're a sovereign being. All right. They're sovereign. They have free will. The Most High God affords them that free will. The Most High God says, They're sovereign and they can do whatever they want. If they want to worship Satan, let them worship Satan, though. Okay? They're not hurting anybody. Right? That is it, really, guys. Like, if they're not hurting anybody. I get it. But, like, the rest of us that want to be free from that, you can be. And I really just want to show you how freeing it can be. But I have to be free in my own energy for that to even be the case. Otherwise, what is there to show you about freedom if I'm not free? So. Hi. I'm here. Go step up. Good to be honest. Kind of. Thanks. Did you mean me? Hello? Since Jim left. Oh, since Jim left, I get the consolation prize. I get nobody, LOL. Jim, the real prize, left. So here we are. Megan, hello. Period. I truly needed these words today. I love your baby stretch mark. Yes, you're beautiful. Exactly, Megan. How are you, baby? What's wrong with making $9 an hour? Literally nothing. Wilfred, I would fight you over her, so stop. Ooh. Bobby Nash was hidden by Gordon Nash. Do 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 do. Hi Megan, how are you? If you ever do a meet and greet, I'm there. Ooh, would you for real? Cause like, listen, I live in Nebraska. Would you? Would you? How far away are you? King 777. Looks so beautiful. Thanks, Courtney. I love you. Jenna, how are you? I love coming seeing you smile. Megan, my babe. Oh my god, I love her so much. She is my sister from another mister. I love you, baby. Oh, Megan, I seriously can't live without you. You need to be in my life full time, all the time. You know I got you, girl. Ooh, I wish you did, sir. I'm sorry I don't speak English, but oh, thank you. Thanks. So yeah, so basically it's just, are you ready? Because I see the divine masculines going like this, looking at something of light, and you're about ready to grab it, and you're about to have it. Let's actually get tarot on that. Oh my God almighty. I split the deck open to literally what I saw in my vision. I shit you not, guys. This is what I saw. A ball of light, bitch. I saw it. I saw you trying to touch it. I saw you trying to touch the 10 of cups, which is wishful. This is like literal fucking heaven. This is you trying to have the 10 of cups by touching it. Like, okay. What does spirit need to tell you? 10 of wands. It's like right now, all you can see is this. You can tell that there should be light there, but there's like, you're like, I don't know where to fit my hand and like get in there and, look at this. This is like, you have to get through some sort of blockage to touch this. You're afraid that what you're going to touch is this. That like, you're going to reach your hand in and there's light, but like, it's not really, it's like false. It's like fake false light right now. It's like the false light. You're so afraid that it's the false light again. Ooh. Oh no, oh no. It's the false light again. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, that's so weird. I literally saw the word tag, T-A-G. I said tags. Something about that yesterday or today. I said tag, T-A-G. And that's so funny because his name. Excuse me. Because that's a funny spoken vein. It's like a man hit a vein. Heard my heart green like pain. It's overwhelming. Rest in sane. Because it's something about like, you guys feel like you're absolutely batshit crazy right now. Yeah, it's this light. I think what it is it's kundalini. Your kundalini energy is raising, and it's literally stuck and stagnant and trapped at the bottom of your spine, at the root chakra, which is like your lower like tailbone area. It's normally stuck there. You got a whole bunch of energy stuck there, and you don't know how to work that shit up the spine. So it's like it's making you feel delusional. You need to get grounded. But also realize that the energy gets stuck at the root and it needs to go all the way up your chakra system. And you're not letting it go up the fucking chakra system. So a lot of you have it stuck at the root. And that's when a lot of your primal urges take over. You feel like dysfunctional. You feel disoriented. You feel like ungrounded. Like all you care about is like money and fear and that fight or flight. Like, yeah. Like you have to fight for something. You have to claim something. It's a war. It's like, you know, if it's out of balance, you're going to have a lot of like anger, aggression issues, stuff like that. Okay, if your root chakra is out of balance, not whack. And a lot of like the carnal, like the primitive worries, like shelter and clothing and money and food. It's like, yeah, but then it's like all the time though, and it puts you back into that carnal state of mind and that lower mind. It puts you in that lower egoic mind, instead of keeping you in the higher self, right? Cyclically. Yeah, I'm hearing like cyclical loop over and over and over and over, Six of Pentacles. So what you guys are realizing now is how to give back, how to give something of yourself to access that light. Like the light that I keep seeing you try to touch. It's like you're proving your worth to it. It really is like that, because I'm getting you don't trust that it's just free. So it's almost like you need to give something back to it. Yeah, it kind of is like that. It kind of is like that. I'm feeling like Father of Cups. A lot of you know exactly what it needs, what the light needs. How to sway with it, how to move with it, how to move it up your spine, how to work with it, how to work with it in another, how to be that energy healer. You know how to do that at a core level. Wow. The Hierophant, exactly. The fucking healer, the shaman, the guide, the instructional everything. Yeah. You know how to do it. That's why. That's why the light is even coming to you, because you know how to do it and you know to respect it. The goddess energy. Which is going to birth that thing for you, is what I'm getting. It's going to birth that thing. That project, that plan, that event, that baby, that something. That love partnership, that, I don't know, I'm getting like it's gonna do something amazing for you. Oh my God, the Lover's bitch. Exactly. So while I've seen a million green cars today, I don't know, like 8 or 9, that's not really a million, but you know, I also just saw a motorcycle that was green. It's almost like you know how to work with the universe in giving love in exchange for love. That light is the goddess energy and it's allowing you inside, but it's like only you know how to speak to it, only you know how to finesse it, only you know how to have access to it, and it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. You're drawn to it like moth to a flame. I'm getting like the yearning, the desire, and that overwhelming sense of like, if I don't have it, I'm gonna fucking die. That right there, that's a desire that is placed on your heart for a reason. Like that shit is given to you by God, bitch. Queen of Wands. Like this is something that you are about to protect and guard, and it's yours, and you can have it. And it's the passion too, in which it's so much, there's so much sensuality with it. And I'm getting it's because it's the goddess energy that you're touching, that feminine Christ, that feminine light. And you're touching it. This is what I'm saying. I'm literally saying you touch it and get energy from it. Because you're allowed, because whatever it is that you gave is enough. And God is like, yeah, it is enough. Yeah, we're proud. We're proud. That's amazing. 4 of Wands, harmony, union. That's it. You get access inside. Twin flame union, that's really what it is. It's your own feminine. That's why you're able to touch it. And that's why you know the frequency. And that's why you know how to access it. That's why you know. You know how to get to it because it's your own twin flame. You know how to get to it because it's your own soul. Because you know what you need before you know you need it. The Chariot. And that's why you get to move forward. Because it's you. And you know it's you. And when you know your divine feminine is you, and even if it's in another person, that's beautiful. And if you know it, you get access. That's yours. Claim it. If not, move it the fuck on. You don't get to access that. You don't get to touch that divinity because you aren't claiming that that shit's yours. So have a seat. You don't get union. Have a seat. You don't get energy. Divine masculine, my ass. Have a seat. You're not claiming that shit. You're not claiming that it's yours. So sit down, shut up. It's not yours. We're waiting for the one that claims it's theirs. Right. The world. Exactly. And so a lot of divine feminines go through the cyclical pattern of always finding the wrong ones in the world. But now that we can have access to our infinite selves, our true divine masculine and feminine within ourselves, like there is a code. It's a code of balance. You write their code, they write your code. You're the only ones that can. You're the only ones that unlock this shit. The devil. And the devil's kicked out because there is no sacredness. There's only the marriage bed that you've kept pure. The devil can fuck himself. Four of Swords. I'm telling you, guys are breaking up with the devil. All right. And I'm hearing you guys like it a little bit more than you thought you would like it. Because like up to this point, people have been telling you like working for the light or being in the light, being in the higher vibration, like it's just like boring or something. But I'm getting like you guys are actually surprised by how much you want it, how much you crave it, how much you think the light is fun or educational or some shit. 10 of Pentacles. You would do anything for it, I'm hearing. 10 of Pence. Damn. Like you'd pay a pretty penny is what I'm hearing to have that union. You guys would literally go without. Like you would go without. In a lot of different ways. You'd go rock bottom. The star. As a star seed. You'd go right planted right into the seed. Girl, you would go right into the no. Right into the nothing. There you are. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. I double tap that screen. Lovely girl. Thank you. Oh, there they go. No? Death. And it is. It's the star that descended into death. You did it. You descended into death. So what is it you're really trying to discover down here in death? What would allow you to access the light? Like what is it that continually works for you in getting the light? Seeing it, touching it, having it, harvesting it, because it's a good thing. It's your own light to harvest. You're not an energy vampire. This is your own light. It's your own light within your own self. Okay? So I see you down here in earth school, in spirit school, trying to figure it out on how you can keep touching this continual source of light. Because you have the secret code, and you know you do. So what kind of thing are you doing to finesse this light into giving you more oxygen, more energy, more vibrancy? Because whatever that is, I feel you trying to short circuit it. I feel you trying to like shortcut it. Figuring it out, feeling it, letting it work in your favor. Like I see that. And I see you wanting the divine to work in your favor too. Yeah, Two of Swords. Ooh, Eight of Wands, damn. Because like whatever this is, you're respecting it now. It's like you're respecting that the light is there, but there are things blocking it. You're understanding that you can respect now. That there are things blocking it. Thank you, God, is what I'm hearing. Thank you, God, that I can't access this beauty. Thank you, God, I can't know the secrets. Thank you, God, I can't touch the light. Thank you, God, I can't taint it. Thank you, God, I can't taint him. Thank you, God, I can't taint her. Thank you, God, I can't taint souls. Because you as a leader, you need to be cautious that you don't taint souls. So the one that is holy within you does not taint anything. The true divine masculine that is you is the God that would not taint anything. Be that I am presence, be that Christ consciousness, be that awareness more often, and have that experience. One with God, being that all the time. And trusting that God really will protect your stuff. They'll protect your innocence, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your house, the water you drink, the light you look at, the happiness you experience. Hold on, let me make sure that's not my... Hold on, guys. I have an order. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, is that me?
No, I was gonna come.
Oh. Was somebody at the door?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was telling Bobby to shut this door down here because my hands are full.
Oh, okay.
I don't want Isaiah or the animals to escape me.
Hmm.
Damn it! They go after the basket. Damn it.
So yeah, because the 8 of Wands, because I see this, and it's like you guys you do see it, and you're like, I can have it, I can touch it, it's there, and I see that you're respecting that now. You're respecting the fact that there is something blocking it. Good, because it's yours, and not everybody should have it, right? Or you can't make it up on the split. 7 of Wands. Look, see, that's what I was talking about. This right here. And this is how it's blocked off for everyone else except you. It's kind of crazy. It's like divine masculine. I'm seeing that you're realizing now. It was a good thing your feminine was kept safe this entire time. The standard by which you had to jump high to get your feminine it's an obstacle course of fucking epic proportions. For a reason. Back the fuck up off her. Back the fuck up off him. Whatever it is, I'm telling you, you don't deserve it until you deserve it. And so I'm seeing the divine masculines are right now realizing, like, holy shit, do I even deserve it? It's mine. Do I even deserve it? Great. I'm glad you're asking that question. Isn't that lovely? King of Wands. Those shit bowls. Those shit bowls. Like, do you deserve it? Thank you so much. Oh my God, Star Winters. That's so fun. That's so fun. Hey, look. Hey, here's your card. Hey, the star. Look. Look at you, cutie pie. The star. Oh my God, that's so awesome. It's fucking great, actually. Thank you for being here, my love. I hope you're doing really well. Oh, justice. Yeah. Like, I can see that you guys are, like, really excited that there was fairness in this. It could have been so much worse. Like, your feminine could have been abused so much worse. Your inner child, your inner star child could have been hurt so much worse. And I think you guys are realizing that. You're like, wow, it could have been bad. Whew! You think it was bad. But guys, like... Congratulations, welcome to heaven. You're in the 5D. Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm a spirit guide. So great to have you here in heaven. Let me tell you about the hell you just got out of, which you think was bad, but honey, it could have been so much fucking worse. I'm glad you listened to us on the way. Because you're not here enjoying this message unless you're already in the 5D and you could access this. So the justice that came in for you is spiritual protection of the highest order, and you're very welcome. Do you think it was bad? It could have been so much worse. Ace of Cups, but love saved you, right? You drank from the golden chalice. Aren't you lucky? Blessed to have been shaken, not stirred, right? Because you guys went through a crazier, hectic time than most. 6 of Swords, because you're here to help guide people to the light. You were meant to do that all along, but like some of you got really fucking trapped, bro, in your own head. It was all dark and gloomy instead. Because it's like, who was sleeping with you in your bed? The enemy, yeah. 10 of Wands. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go check the mail. Hold on a second. I was waiting on a package. Just a second, please. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. I gotta pee. Just a second. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for waiting. Hi, sorry. I had to tinkle winkle real bad. Okay. All right. Hello. Welcome back to today's reading. So most of you are probably like, what the fuck is this thing? I don't know. I just talk out my ass. I just talk a lot. I was voted most likely to have a talk show in high school, and I just ran with it. They were like, say something interesting, Jenna. And I just like burped or something. And they were like, oh my God, that's so great. And I was like, oh my God, I know. And I'm running with it. I'm running with it. So I have lied to myself for a very long time in believing that what I say is important. And so this is the culmination of thinking I have important things to say. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? It's so great. It's like I'm waiting on some feedback. How do you think? How do you think? Is it fun? Do I have anything interesting to say? Because I thought I figured it out. Thought I figured out life. I wanted to tell you and see what you thought. Let's figure it out together. Anyway, but I really do enjoy you guys being here. I wish you were more fun. I mean, I can't help that I'm the only fun one here, but whatever, it's okay. It's okay. I've learned to really expect it, you know. What are we gonna do? Can't like suddenly create a personality for you guys or anything. It's okay. It's okay. So what I'm hoping is that you guys grow up and match me where I'm at in fun zone. And if you don't want to, that's okay. I love when you do your English accent. Thank you so much, Star Winters. Okay, I love it. Hey, do you resonate with being a star seed? Do you like being a star seed? How's it feel? Feels real hella lonely. Sometimes I come across people who are star seeds And they're like, I just want to get off this fucking trash heap of a planet. Get the fuck off this place. And I'm like, honey, where are you going? You don't get to like just like go to a fucking other planet and just procreate there, honey. You have to stay here. This is the prison planet you signed up for, bitch. Have a seat with the rest of us. Sit down and shut up. We're all here. We're all learning it the same way you are. Everybody's like chaotic and friend. What planet are we from though? I keep seeing like all this invisible shit. Like, was that a UFO last night? There was an alien. I know it. I know it. And then you come across me online, and I'm here to tell you, calm your tits, honey. Calm your tits. Was it an invisible life force? Yes. That shit happened. Real facts. Did you meet Bigfoot? Yes, you did. He's been waiting for the apocalypse just like the rest of us, sweet cheeks. He's also a starseed. He came from a different planet. It's fine. It's fine. He's great. He's great. He's really fun at parties, but he's kind of a recluse lately. You know, it's like that whole knock on the door and ask, like, hey, do you want to be Bruce Wayne or fucking Batman? We haven't been able to get through to Bigfoot yet, but please send prayers. He says he's seen too much out in the fucking woods that he doesn't know if he wants to fight for this cause. So if you could please just say prayers. For our brother in Christ, Bigfoot. Yep, thank you. The Fool. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. He's going to cheer up Charlie. I think he's going to be fine. 10 of Cups. He's our soul fam. I love it. I love this is my card of soul family. Like, no joke. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to shake it off. It's not a big deal. Yeah. He's just, man, he's kind of that depressed phase of like, do I really want to save society? Do I really give a shit? You'd be mad too, because like, honestly, how many people try to catch him off guard? How many people out there trying to look for Sasquatch every fucking day with their cameras, you know? Like, would you like it if somebody were trying to, like, take a picture of you while you're fucking doing number two doo-doo, you know? I wouldn't like it. So he has PTSD out there in the woods, and so I'm trying to get my happy hiney to ask Bigfoot if he wants to save the world with me. But yeah, he's having a little bit of a problem. He's a little shy guy. He's adorable though. He really is. I just wish that people would have like not tried to exploit him like that. He's fine. I think he's gonna see a therapist soon. Yeah. Anyway, the rest of us, starseeds, we're all like, I don't know, I guess being like mass arranged or like all across the planet, we're all like being tasked with something really fucking crazy right now. And everybody's in their own lane and doing their own thing. And God's like, hi. Yeah. Remember what it felt like to have friends? Remember people? Remember humans? That was fun. Remember that before 2019 when we all like knew of each other's existence and stuff? That was fun. That was fun. And so a lot of spirit guides are like, okay, let's meet you and this person and go to the park. Bet you'd ever heard of that. You ever heard of a park? It's very fun. There's woods and children and the dogs and stuff. It's very fun. And so after 2019, a lot of you had this whole problem where like you went so within that you were like the only fucker around. Super fun. Super fun. Until the only ones that you're talking to are goldfish. Right. And you're looking a little bit antisocial out there. So we're trying to throw you a bone. Trying to help you remind yourself that your goldfish are not soulmates. We're trying to just help you guys get back into alignment. Look like normal human beings. I've been noticing some things. I'm not exactly... It's sad. It makes me really wonder if this apocalypse has been hitting you guys a little too long. Because when I see people at the store and they're swimming around like a goldfish, like this, through the aisles, that's when I'm like, 2019 was too antisocial. It's not okay. Goldfishes should not be your best friend. It shouldn't have been like that. So now all of a sudden, Spirit is like asking you guys, can you try to be social? Can you try to be normal? Like, Some of you don't want to be, though. I mean, I feel like you're going to go to the party and you're just going to be like the weirdest person there. The weirdest one. And I just don't want to act like you're my friend because I don't know you. I'll stay at home in the woods with Bigfoot. So anyway, star seeds uniting everywhere. Super fun. But the apocalypse hit hard, honey. And so a lot of us, after learning what the fuck the apocalypse is, honey, you realized, oh my God, guess who created it? You did. It's the Walking fucking Dead, bitch. And it's like, blink once if you're okay. Blink twice if you think somebody's going to know that you blinked twice. But you won't. Because it's the apocalypse. And there's only one human survivor to every 6 billion fucking planets. There's nobody alive out here, bruh. You ever go to a Target lately? Post 2019, you ever been to a Target? Right. I rest my case. No life out here, honey. There's no life on this planet. I thought maybe for a second Bigfoot, but he's hiding. Fuck. So yeah, you ever have that? You ever have that where you think you're the only person that, like, makes sense? Yeah. And, like, yeah, you might be talking some crazy shit, like crystals and like Ouija boards and shit. But, like, honestly, it makes sense. It's just that. Well, the only person that makes sense in your world is you. And yes, you do closely resemble the village crazy lady. Yeah. But, like, what if she makes sense? Right. That's why I talk to myself a lot, because they always make sense. But this is like that post-apocalyptic stream, you know? The one where there's like one human survivor. And she's on the radio. She's like, attention, anyone. The fuck is this? Anybody been at Target lately? You know what makes sense, actually? I like you, Star. Thank you for being here. You're actually really fucking fun. I'm kind of enjoying this conversation with you, but I don't know you at all. I've never met you a day in my life, and let's change that. Okay? Star, Winters. But yeah, you ever just like go outside? Ever? I know. You ever do that? You go outside and you're like, oh my God, the sun, I'm melting. Radiation. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Guys, no, it's heaven. We're supposed to be happy here, remember. So anyway, you ever go outside and you feel the sun like burning your skin off? Oh, just me? Oh, well, I've had that a few times, no joke. It got really, really hot out there. Yeah, I was like, where are the chemtrails when you need it, huh? Heaven is so great, but like, that sun hurt a lot. My skin. Anyway, yeah, I remember the first time I ever believed in the Mandela effect. My husband, ex-husband, for this reason alone. No, not just this reason, but this one was bad. We were outside and he was trying to open the door by putting the key in the hole, right? And I'm like, can you hurry up? I'm hot. He's like, what? And I'm like, dude, my skin. What is that? And I looked up in the sky, and I saw a white sun, bright white, and it took up half the fucking sky. I was like, what is that? It's burning my skin off, man. He's like, that's the sun. That is literally the sun. I was like, dude, but look at it. Look at that. And I was like, dude, it's white. And it takes up half the fucking sky. That's not yellow. What happened to my yellow fucking sun that I used to color in 3rd grade, remember? And he's like, Jenna, are you okay? Dude, if I hear a man say that to me ever the fuck again, I'll divorce your ass too. So anyway, yeah, he like looked up at the sun and he looked at me and he looked up at the sun and he's like, dude, that's literally yellow. No, it wasn't, man. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. It was not, though. And so I went inside, and like one of the first things I did was I fucking Googled that shit. I Googled, why is the sun white? Like, oh my God, is that racist? You ever watch Mean Girls? That one girl, Karen, she goes, oh my God. Or no, she goes, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white. I Googled, why is the sun so white? Yeah. And that's what started me on the Mandela effect. That's what started me on this whole fucking thing being a glitch, bruh. The whole thing is the Matrix. And I was fucking glitching it out, man. So anyway, my husband, my ex-husband, got it twisted and trying to gaslight me into believing the sun wasn't white, honey. The sun was white. It was burning my skin. So anyway, once I found that out, that's when I was like, oh, wow. Okay, so like I can't be married to you anymore. Because like that shit's real. And then the Bible started changing for me, which was so hella scary. One of the worst things I ever experienced was watching the Bible morph right in front of my face. Like not literally in front of my face, but I would look at a verse and then I'd like come back to it an hour later and it'd be changed. That kind of thing. And I was like, okay. No, I'm not crazy, right? Did that used to say something different? And like I went through this whole moment of like, oh my God, I'm insane. Like I understood why my ex-husband, and all of his friends thought I was insane. I was literally watching the Bible change completely, morph overnight into something else. And then I met people who were also going through the same exact change. And I was like, thank Jesus, because I could not handle it anymore. I was so alone. So I started these little communities of people that we were just all trying to find one another. I was just like, hey, you ever heard of this? And there'd be a couple people and we would just like congregate and talk about it and like have fellowship and be like, what the fuck is happening to us? And the Mandela effect was very much real. And I started noticing that the more you care about it, the more it happens. The more you think about signs and synchronicities, the more you manifest signs and synchronicities. You know, the more you notice the glitches, the more the glitches happen. You might as well just be happy. Just be happy instead. Don't worry about the glitches. Don't worry about the Mandela effect. Don't worry about saving people's soul. Save yours. That's what you're here for. Don't worry about all of that. All of that is fallen. It's the fallen world. Like you're not supposed to worry about that shit. You're supposed to not worry at all. Worry is a waste of imagination. You're supposed to just know that the universe has it all fucking figured out every single second. In 5 minutes, God has you. In 10 minutes, God has you. In a month, God has you. At that exam, God has you. Right? When you have to pay rent, God has you. You really need to know that. You need to believe in that. But I just remember feeling like I needed to mentor people out of that chaos, that shitstorm that they were creating for themselves, because they were creating in all that pandemonium and all that chaos. They were creating shit like 2019. They were creating shit like COVID. They were having to live through it like that because these people who were fanatic, and just frantic were all creating these like fucking realities that sucked. And I was just starting to see this pattern of worried people in a state of fear, creating pandemonium, creating more fear, and then telling people that that's the only reality. Why? Why should you get to control so many fucking people and their mind and where they go and where that timeline that they choose, if it has to be yours, paint them something better. If the reality they have to be stuck on is yours, then you as a healer and a leader, you better be something worth following. I'll call your ass out 1,000,000 times. And I'll make sure that some higher ups understand that you are a false prophet, a false leader, and you deserve to have any of your seniority revoked because like you didn't get it right with God. And I will make sure that I am loud and proud and help other women just like me get loud and proud about it too. Because these spiritual leaders, these men, these future leaders of our world, of our new world, it's a new world. It's already here. And these men, they're divine. They have to be led. They have to be. They're not going to lead only. They're going to also learn and follow as well. It's not just lead and teach. It's also learn and follow. You know? And so these men, you need to know that. As they get tasked on the shoulder to be our new preachers, our new musicians, rappers, guitarists, actors, politicians, business owners. These people are rising up. They're leading. They're leaders. The whole world is about to be taken over by new leaders in a very, hopefully, positive way. I don't know. I suppose we're all going to find out. Buy popcorn and bulk, honey. Have a seat. Let's figure it out together. Let's watch this movie together, because I don't know. What did you invest in? Did you invest in correcting a lot of these divine masculine so that when they're leading with love? Because here it is. We're about to just let them all go free. Like, let's just see what happens to our world. We either taught them well or we didn't. We either taught our children and led them upright in God and in Christ, or we didn't. We're going to have to learn very soon. Because it's the age of Aquarius and we have a brand new way of doing things. Manifestation is supposed to be instant. And if you're not getting instant manifestation, you really need to be asking yourself why. Why? And there really is so much power in asking the question, why? Do you not want to? Are you scared to see it? Is it because this happens and then all eyes are on you? I just got a message from my phone. It said, all eyes are on you. Are you really afraid that it's going to happen and then everybody wants to know your secret sauce? Everybody wants to know why you can manifest instantly. They may. Do you not know who you are? Do you not know that ye are gods? You should have been doing this for a while, right? Let people ask, let people question, let people watch, let it happen. Fear is a money maker, you see, and the weak-minded will fall for this. Exactly. X for a reason, honey. Ain't that the truth? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, I really like you, Star. Thank you for being here. It's cute. It's cute to talk to you. You're kind of cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go because I think I was supposed to do something tonight. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember. I don't know. I guess I have to. Don't know. I was supposed to do something. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. It's probably go pray or something. I don't know. Like meditate, something. I don't know. Script or do something fun. Maybe get some water. Shit, I don't know. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. Can anybody remind me what I was supposed to do? Anyway, okay, I love you. Thank you for being ours. It was very fun. Very fun. I will talk to you later. Bye, Starventers. Bye, honey. Oh, please subscribe and also turn on that bell notification so that I get to see you next time.